Let's change the seasons and wind in the trees on our landscape. Hi, I'm Mayana with Unreal for Reals. See how to control wind speed and strength on forest Megascan trees from Quixel. And we'll change the seasons and health on them as well. Now, if you like helpful tips like this, be sure to like and subscribe. In the last tutorial, we added our grass and trees. The Quixel Megascans support a special actor that contains all the settings we need to control the wind and color of the trees. Now, unfortunately, since we added a static mesh for the grass, it won't control that, but there are Megascans of ground foliage that do. Okay, the special thing we need to add is the Foliage Actor. To do that, open your content drawer and then locate the content folder. Open the subfolder for MS Presets, and then click MS Foliage Material, and then click Global Foliage Actor. Then drag it into your scene, put it right above your lake or so. Now, if you're not already at your bookmark one that we created in a previous tutorial for the primary view of your scene, go there. And then go to the outliner and ensure that you're on the BP Global Foliage Actor, and then go to Details. You can see the wind settings that you can control. One of them is noise, and we're going to leave that one alone. But the strength really changes how the trees run. Let's set this, well, let's go all the way up to 30. And you can see it's like a storm happening with trees. And then we're going to go down to 0.5. And that's like a light breeze, but you can't see it till you get really close up to the tree. I'm going to leave it set there for now because we really don't need much wind in this scene. For the speed, we set it up to something like 30. You can see them really bouncing around here. And because I don't have the strength too high, they're just bouncing. Let's reset that to the default. Now we also have tiling because normally it looks like all the trees are moving at the same time. Let's turn up strength and you can see that. See how they're all moving at sort of the same time? Well, we won't vary that. So we can set our tiling all the way up to 27,000. And that's going to give us more variation. But if you can see right here, it kind of borks the leaves a little bit. So we're going to reset that to default. Now, the combination of wind settings that looks best for your scene will depend on how close you are to the trees. And since we'll be far away in this scene, I'm actually going to leave them pretty low. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn them all down to 0 because I really don't want any wind. Now let's do Save All. And I'm going to turn our viewport over just a little bit. I'm going to go over here and turn so we can see more of our trees for this next one. Go back into Details, and let's have a look at the Season and Health section. Now, by default, the trees are in summer mode, so this is set to 0. But if you go all the way up with Season Strength to 20, you turn them into fall. You can go higher, but it doesn't really change the leaf color very much at that point. And the color you see will depend on which Megascan trees you used. All right, now let's go down to the Season Brightness. I'm going to set it up to 2. And now we have winter. It makes it, or I set it up to 20. That gave us winter. So let's set it to 2. And that just makes them a little bit brighter. We're going to go back to default so you can see that again. See, they're kind of rusty. Set it all the way up to 2. That makes them a little brighter. But I'm going to reset that. And then Season Saturation. Now this is going to change the color more than anything. So I'm going to set it all the way up to 4.5. We've got a nice orange red with these trees. And you can use this slider to go way up and down with this thing to change the colors a whole lot. Make them vibrant red, come way back down to make them kind of rusty. Do whatever you like. Let's return it to 4.5 for now. And then the health. Now, with the tree set to fall colors, the health setting can change the color as well, and it may de-leaf it a little bit. So we're going to go all the way down to 0.3, and we have really bright red. Let's use our slider, Go up and down. You can see it changing. And after a point, it doesn't really do much. So let's go back to 10. Now, because our sky is going to be a sunset red, I actually want to put my trees back to green. So I'm going to reset these for mine and leave them at that. And then go up here and save all. As you can see, there are a lot of different looks for your trees with this Global Foliage Actor. Okay, that's it. Be sure to like and subscribe and see the next tutorial for how to master sky and atmosphere lighting in Unreal Engine.